Hey guys, well, the countdown has been taken care of, and I apologize for the notifications that actually did not get altered. For some reason, it was the same notification as the last session. This is a session for the under 1400 for sure, but we are going to play games. That's what we are going to do. Allow me. What time do I need? Let's just say that I would need probably a minute or so to change the settings. By the way, I'm going to issue first challenge to Yatharth. You can see that Yatharth is my first challenger. Very good evening to Vihang, who is here. Vihang, what are the plans for this evening? And the reason why we've started early is because we want to make sure that everybody gets a chance, because we stop at 7. So last time it was noticed that we were running short on time a little bit. We stop sharp at 7. So I hope you watched Omkar sir's video, guys. I hope. Jay, have you watched the video, my dear? Yatharth, I hope you are there. Let's see if Yatharth is here. I've issued the challenge. We'll wait for confirmation. Namish becomes my next challenger. He's logged in with the ID Tushar Patil. What's up with that? Okay, so yes, good. Yatharth is here on time. Okay, so I am going to play the Scotch Gambit maybe. Vihang says maybe I play a tournament, but the problem is that I'm not playing good chess right now. Well, this is not good by Yatharth. See what happens now. If I take here and you take here, it opens up this particular D file, and then you cannot castle after that. That's what happens. Be careful with that. Okay, so what I want to do is give this check. I want to utilize this pawn and bishop. So I control this the f6 square. So he's rightly played the bishop. Now I can do the long castling before I do anything else with it. Great. And now let us go ahead and exchange. Followed by a nice pin, so that I safeguard my pawn in a way. Kavish is my next challenger after Namish. Well, I hope you are typing your IDs correctly, by the way. Let's do this. Oh, I blundered a pawn here or something. Have I blundered a pawn? Big question. Have I blundered a pawn? Kavish becomes my 5th challenger for the evening. Surprise! He didn't take it with the knight earlier to maintain the attack, but I think now I can just move the pawn or take the pawn. I'm going to take that. Let him have this pawn, because then I'll be able to do this. So if he takes the knight, then my pawn on f3 will support the e4 pawn. Vyang further adds in his comment that I had a sleep. I had a sleep. Okay, what's that? Anyway, he says I had. So he was sleeping. He just woke and he just had coffee. I will have coffee now and then. Okay. So he is saying that he is likely to have a lot of coffee. Now that pawn on e6. Whoa. What say, huh? Pawn on e6. That is something, I'm telling you. Attack. Going to probably defend it with the rook. Is he going to take my knight on f3? Any chance? What? I just played this rook here with an intention to protect that. Why would you do that? This is absolutely not done. Nobody. I swear I mean it. This is not done. Why would you give your piece like that? Now to top that, you allow me to double the rooks on the e5. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Blunders. Vyang, that's a good idea. Vyang says, you know what? I'll play some bullet games that will help me play well under time pressure. Dude, when you are down in material, you should not go about exchanging more and more. You should avoid that. You know what? Now I have 2 extra pieces. Why would you want to exchange? My king has to come up the board. Of course, I'll keep my knights very active. That's all I have to do, really. Let's build some pressure. In the end game, guys, the active king is a big asset. Just remember that. Big asset. Active king. Nothing beats that. It's not what you want, right? I think I can win the pawn with a fork here. Yeah. Then I'll have 2 passed pawns. Notice my king is supporting the pawn. So how is he going to stop that? I don't want to stalemate for sure. As long as he has his pawns, I'm really not worried about that. How about checkmate with a pawn? Let's spend some time. See if we can checkmate with a pawn. There's no stalemate. Not really worried about that. I'll give this check. Has to come here. Is this the checkmate? Guys, now you know what I was looking for. I was looking for a checkmate with a pawn. Yes, I was always going to win this, but the point was I was wanting to win this with a pawn. So that is why I utilized that kind of time. I wanted a checkmate delivered by a pawn. So able to manage that. Reyansh is my next opponent. But by the way, Yatharth here has quite a lot of things to learn. Reyansh, Yatharth, you gave your pieces for free. If you are listening to the stream, you just gave your pieces for free. Unforced errors. Even in chess you have them. Unforced errors. Nothing was really so drastic that you had to make a blunder or something like that. Yes, Jay, it is rubbing salt on wounds. You have to take here. Don't play this pawn. You have to take that pawn on d4. That there is no doubt about. Purvesh, who acknowledged the stream on WhatsApp first, is the last one here to join. How strange is that? Huh? How strange is that? So I'm going to take here. Let's see if Reyansh remembers something we studied the last time. No, he doesn't remember. Guys, during the last stream, I told you not to let the white queen get centralized like that. I am sure you can actually pull out the stream and find out. I definitely said this. Taking on d4 is okay, but then later don't go ahead and exchange everything on d4. But that allows my queen to be nicely centralized. I clearly remember we did talk about this. There is no doubt in my mind, at least. Surely. Now, when that happens, it gives white a chance to go ahead and develop on the queen side and castle as quickly as possible. Okay, that's what happens. That is why you should be careful. Now here I can play with some initiative. Check comes first. My queen is hanging. Better defend it. Oh, so I think I'm going to win a pawn here. Now he has to take with a pawn, right? If he takes, oh, that's all. If he takes with this, I'm going to take here. Destroying the defender tactic. Can he use that? Can he use that? Yes, he has used that. I'm so happy. Destroying the defender tactic. Magnificently used. Magnificently used. I'm proud of you, Reyansh. I'm proud of you. Now you have emerged a piece up here. Don't let this chance go a begging. Come on now. Let's exchange. Let's push the bishop out. Unbelievable it might seem, but I'm going to castle queenside here. I'm going to play for the pawns now. Now I'm going to avoid the exchange. First exchange, I wanted to see if he does that. It's letting me advance the pawns quite a lot here. Not happy at that exactly. Does he defend it? He doesn't defend it. Surprising. Doesn't defend it. Let's go this way. And this way. Black is winning here, make no mistake. Reyansh did use that tactic so well. He used it just beautifully, the tactic. Destroying the defender. And that's why I was dealing with the opening traps on Wednesday. I did that for the under 1400. And look what a good student does. A good student finds out ways to utilize all that knowledge that's there to be taken, to be acquired. Amazing. Surprising. Check. Am I willing to give this pawn? Main question. 40 seconds remain. I think I'm going to give the check first and come back into the game. My goodness. Check. Queen now. Oh, Arya is here. There was no way I was winning this game. He just let me have that fork with the bishop. I think we should go about oh, what did you do? Why did you go away from your pawn to such a distance where you cannot come back to defend? Lesson to learn. Lesson to learn. Why did you go with your pawn to such a distance? Now come on, are you giving me some target practice here? What are you doing? Okay. Let's go for the checkmate pattern that Omkar sir taught you. What's this checkmate pattern? Guys, what's this checkmate pattern? Omkar sir taught you this. What's this checkmate pattern? If you watched the video yesterday, you got to know this. That's why everything that is taught to you is so related. Everything that Omkar sir just taught you. So many things happen in this. Well, whatever opening traps we dealt with, well, Reyansh benefited from that and he was able to checkmate me. Rather, not checkmate me. Reyansh was able to win a piece. He should have been also able to checkmate me because I was losing all the way. But anyway, killbox mate is right. Very good. Very nice. Killbox mate is perfect. Against Jay, let me play something different. Jay has well and truly gone below 1400 here. So Jay, your first target should be to get to this above 1400 mark so that you again join lectures on Tuesdays and Thursdays. By the way, next Thursday I am playing with the seniors. 3+2 games. Guys, Thursday. I revealed that on Wednesday we did talk about this. One pawn in the center is a must according to the basics. Let's spin this as well. Both the bishops on e2 and d2, well, I'm not sure how that goes. Whoa. I am not going to budge from that diagonal. So not so fast. Reyansh, Jay, Kavish, Yatharth, all with perfect answers there. He took it with the knight. Surprising. Well, what do you know? This is getting interesting. Jay has managed this very well. He took it with the knight. There could have been some tactics rather. For example, had he taken with the queen, then I would have taken the knight, and then after this, maybe this, the queen was hanging, something like that. I didn't calculate that entirely. But Jay just has eliminated everything. He just said that, okay, I don't want to do that. And I don't want to exchange. Your knight can sit pretty on the square h2, but I'm okay with that. You know what? I don't even want to exchange my knight. What are you going to do? I don't want even to do that. I want this pretty square here. What do you want to do about that? That's nice. Guys, the reason why we started the stream early, I told you at the start of the stream itself that last time, we did not find enough time to ensure that everybody, gets a chance. That's the reason. Now this does two things. It also allows my bishop to come back in case he had this in mind, but no. I think better now bring the rook in line with the queen. Could come handy, that tactic. Jay is fighting really well here. Soumitra is here. And Soumitra, as usual, is here only for 5 minutes. He has to go back and then he has to study. So, okay, so the knight's gone back, which means that I can go about pushing the pawn. Let's see, how many times am I attacking this pawn? Once, twice, and thrice. How many times is he defending it? Once, twice, and thrice. So at the moment, it's safe. The thing is, he cannot take my pawn without, risking his queen. So the pawn is relatively pinned. But otherwise, defense-wise, okay, seems okay. Not much of a problem there. Okay, now what's happening here is I'm going to go for this move here. Now the threat is quite simple here actually. What is it? Oh, he's not quite grasped the threat here, has he? He hasn't. It's a check. The pawn is pinned here, right? If I take here, this should be damn interesting. If I take here, guys, if the rook takes, I still have the knight, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening here? I think I'm going to do that. Because the pawn's the defender of this knight. So, not sure how this is going. Yes, Vihang, if you are really facing the downs, then you should not play that much. Just, oh, he didn't take. He did not take. Play, what's the secret for that? Why no capture? It's extremely surprising. Very surprising. Now he's thinking when the move is forced. Now people are thinking mate in two, but hey, my knight's not supported. Did anybody pay attention to that? Okay. I'll do this first. I suppose that's better. Yeah, that was always coming. I have f7 covered. That's why, and there is rook at the back rank. Namish, I'm sure you are thinking queen h1 mate. Okay, now I think Jay has missed a very important trap here. Checkmate. Can he bail himself out of this position somehow? Maybe giving me a check on c4? Yeah, that's the way to go about it. That's the only way to go about it. I'm winning a piece here at least, because now after knight f3, I would have taken here. What am I doing? Okay. And then even after queen takes, the bishop would come back and take. But okay, Jay, you handled the opening pretty well. You messed up towards the end, and I cannot understand why you did not make that capture. I was giving my piece, right? I was giving you my piece. It's just that I would have won a pawn there. Guys, did I miss anyone's ID? Purvesh probably was the last to do it. I'm playing with black pieces against Namish. Let me play the same. What I played against Jai. Let's see what Namish's response to that is. Should be interesting. Yes, Soumitra, you can take care, study, deal with the exams, and then come back nice and strong. I will pin this. Maybe the bishop. I'm a pawn down here, by the way. Gambit. Scandinavian gambit, if you would like to call it. And the young Soumitra is damn right. You can take a break if you're really facing your downs right now. It's not compulsory that you play. I often choose to do that. In fact, let me be honest with you. My online play has drastically reduced. I'm not saying it's become zero, but reduced after we started our classes online, because then much of my time is spent on the screen coaching you guys. And when you play with a lot of variations like under 1400, then guys like Vihang analyzing games, even Omkar sir plays sometimes. So it's very important, guys, that you stay away from the game, take a break. It always helps. Pragya is here. Hello, Pragya. How are you, Pragya? Pragya is someone who is definitely above 1400. She's here just to view. The next Thursday, I am going to play with the above 1400 guys. Pragya, I have a question for you. Have you watched Omkar sir's video? Let's a check. Can I give doubled pawns? Question. Yes, I can and I should. And probably look to pin. Now there is no lag. No intimation from my side, guys. There's no lag. The stream is perfectly fine. Smooth as butter. No problems. I have a bishop pair. Something for you to note. Now I think I'm winning a pawn here. Takes, takes, and takes. So Pragya, have you watched the video? My question still stands, my dear. I'm going to double up my rooks on the c file. Everybody knows how we talk chess. Oh, now what was that? He just went back. Come on, my last move attacks this pawn one more time. I thought you'd go about defending it this way or this way. You just went back. Doesn't that just give me... Why? Why would you do that? So not done, buddy. Now watch what I'm targeting here. I'm targeting this. Nah, that's not the way. Check here. This is forced now. Can come back here maybe. Thankfully, he's at least alert by that margin. That he realized that my bishop... Whoa, whoa, attack, huh? Attack, huh? You want to... Okay. But it's not going to be checkmate. So I'm going to do this. Let him have this. Because I have an escape route. I have, right? So she says that she will watch it today. Omkar really nicely explained the triangle mate. That was something very interesting, guys. The Vukovic mate, the triangle mate, the railroad mate, where he dealt with nice concepts there. The lecture was damn interesting. Check here. Now the main thing is, you want to play this. Yeah, that's the thing. One exchange here. So now let us probably give a check. Would that work? Let's see if that works. Oh, he defended it that way. So then let's attack this pawn. How can you defend everything everywhere? Good. You should have shown this alertness earlier. Not when you have 40 seconds. Could have played better. Attacking my pawn. I am in a position to defend it. He didn't take the free pawn when. I only have a free pawn. Now I think I want to create a passed pawn here. I have a couple of passed pawns, but a clear passer. Let's eliminate this pawn. I am in a position to defend the bishop. That's not a problem. Now let us attack the rook. Attack it more. Why? Why would you choose to do that? My bishop controls. Check. It's going to control everything. My king will stay on the light colors. That's all I have to really do. What did I just do? So unnecessary. So unnecessary. Okay. The power of the bishop with the control on the queening square. Ah, come on. Mouse slip there. This is nice. Let's give a check this way. Let's try to come closer and closer. Oh, oh. Life is tough. Where does the bishop go now? This is why that's dangerous. It's mate. Oh, he's avoided that. Ha ha. What do you know? Guess what? He's avoided that, huh? He realized it was mate. Over here, when I pushed the pawn, he realized didn't make any bishop move. Otherwise, this was mate. He realized that. I'm proud of him. Very good. Very nice. Okay, next one is Kavish. My advice to you, my dear Kavish, is that you play your games slowly. That is one piece of advice I constantly give you. I have white. I'm going to play. The Ant-Man is here. Don't worry, I've copied your ID. So Ant-Man, you are officially in the playing list. Against Purvesh, I'm going to do the same. Remove the defender, but here it's not exactly a defender, is he? Okay, interesting play. Now let's attack the knight here. In a mood to do that. And let's go back. No, you're playing well. Are you kidding me? Namish, you are actually playing well. Namish, you played well. You were playing well, Namish. 100% playing well, my man. Opposite side castling. Should be interesting. I like that. I've given him doubled pawns on the c file. Like that. Totally. Why did he go back there? Didn't have to do that. Let's do this. It's going to take the pawn. He is going to take there. Okay. Okay. So is he going to take the rook? Defender is going to defend it. Attacking my bishop is for you not such a great idea. Ooh. Ooh. Can I defend both? I'll defend this. Because the other one will be automatically defended. Yes, Namish, you did play well and you are so right about it, my man. Now that's why I said the other will automatically get defended. You didn't pay attention there. This is forced. I'm winning your knight. Am I winning your knight? Questions. Am I winning your knight? Am I winning your knight? You should have blocked it. See? Now you should. Now come on now. You knew I was going to take your knight. You should have played this knight to h6. Not only blocking the check but attacking my bishop. Don't be so mechanical. Come on. Could have easily done that. I'm sure everybody else has understood the mistake. He could have brought the knight to h6. Everybody agrees with that. Type something in the chat. He could have easily played knight to h6 here. Yes, it was a discovered check, but man, you can go back. Not only saving your knight, but blocking the check. Could have easily done that. Possible, very possible. Should have done that. That's what, I'm talking about. Now what? What's happened here? Now there is a skewer threat. So obviously I'm going to defend against that. Okay, he wants to maybe attack my knight. Anyway, I'll leave the back rank. Okay, so this is going to be nice. Okay, why would you do that again? Let me I know. So check. And I would come back here. Okay. Don't go here and give me this extraordinary king fork. Don't allow that. Also, don't go all the way back. Have a skewer. Question is, where does he retreat? There. So that means I have a chance to get this done by force and maintain my piece of lead here. Sure. Oh, let me not take it. Let him take it. So that he has double pawns, a permanent weakness. What? Should have gone here. To d7. How can one pawn stop two pawns? How can the king stop promotion now? Which pawn do you want to give? The other one as well. With a check. Demonstration of the queen and the king checkmate. The knight square, remember? The knight's position. Okay, good demonstration. Okay. The next one. After Kavish, it's Purvesh. Purvesh is somebody again like Kavish who should definitely learn to play slowly. By the way, the juniors have shown excellent progress. No doubt about that. So happy. They've shown excellent progress here. Against Purvesh, I'm going to play the Danish Gambit. The full Danish, that is. Let's see if he takes here. He has. He has. Unbelievable. He wants to go for it. That's nice. I thought he would attack the pawn, but he did not. Surprised. Next move now. Where does he go now? Definitely not to e6. Will he use my principle of attacking a pinned piece more? Oh, he has taken that. I thought he would prolong that a little bit. Cannot come here, buddy. I'm a pawn up here. If I do this, he should recapture. I've just taken a piece here, and then what happens is you get the queen. Then a check. Check, which is a fork. Oh, and a mate. This is the L-shaped mate pattern I keep talking about. This is the L-shaped mate, okay? The L-shaped mate that I'm talking about. Guys, if I'm done playing with everybody, we will go ahead and do some tactics in the opening. I promise you that. This is my last game. We'll complete the list very early today. So it would have been fine had I started at 6 as usual. I mean, I wonder. I started early today with a view to be in a position to play, with all the players. Last time I remember there was some problem in difficulty finishing it at 7 exactly. So if we are done, then we'll before time we'll go ahead and do some tactics. Everybody loves doing those tactics. Come on, Ayush. Let's see how long you can hold this fortress. Very good. But yes, I'm so happy to see my students under 1400, whether they are 1300, 1200, who at one stage were really struggling in 3 digits or something when they started. So that's great progress. No, not 2 rounds, because now we have only 20 minutes left. So if I start the second round, I'm sure you realize the problem here. Namish, it's already 6:40 almost. So the point is that again, if I start, I would need more time. So the same thing will happen. No. So better we do some tactics. Guys, now the interesting situation here. Oh, I can't believe it did this. This is going to give him a world of pain. This pawn is not to be taken without proper vigilance because of this move that I'm about to play here. We talked about this is elementary, this is spin. So Ant-Man, understand that. And the queen gets pinned very easily here. The same file. I don't even want to take it immediately because now this another threefold attack on the queen. When have I seen that? When was the last time I saw something like that? Take with the bishop so that I have the rook as the option, as a buffer. He has to take with this pawn. This pawn is pinned. Oh, he didn't take? That's checkmate. Why did he take it with the other pawn? He should have taken with the other pawn. All right, I'm going to sign out, but we are going to do some puzzles. And by the way, the theme for the puzzles is definitely the opening. I'm going to tell you it's white to play. Is the board completely visible? Let me just adjust the board settings here, guys. Give me some time, please. I'll just quickly adjust the board. The first one is white to play. Let me just make quick arrangement. And white to play it is. We've got about 20 minutes. Let's try and do as many correct as we can. Let's go for it, guys. White to play. What's your answer? White to play. How do you think we should go about this? Some arrows? Sure, why not? Should I go with this? Should I go with this? Do you want to play this? Or do you want to play this? Arrows are on the board, guys. Arrows are on the board. What do you think? What camp? Green, red, blue, chrome. White to play here. White to play. Let's target at least 5 positions. At least 5. Everybody likes queen takes d4. Let's give a material count. Both have got queens, 2 rooks, 3 minor pieces. White has 6 pawns, black has 7 pawns. Careful. People are saying, let's go for the red camp. Let's calculate this. Queen takes d4. If bishop takes f3, then first we'll take the queen, right? Sure. Yeah, the red one. Let's go for it. Let's take with the knight here. That's it. Brilliant. First one is out of the way. This one is black to play. Let me leave you with some arrows. Black to play. So are you willing to do this? Come back. Okay. Are you willing to play this? Are you willing to play this? Or are you just interested in playing the pawn takes pawn move? 4 arrows on the board. Which one interests you the most and why? Interesting, right? Hey, it can be none of these. I'm telling you guys, it can be none of these. Jai says chrome is better. So Jai, if you play the chrome thing, then the threat of course is knight g3 checkmate, right? Guys, observe what happens due to the chrome arrow. If after the chrome arrow you will be able to play knight g3 check because the pawn on h2 will be pinned. That's the thing. The pawn on h2 will be pinned. So after queen h4, there's every chance you might win the game. So let me go ahead and do this. Says incorrect. Guys, it says incorrect. So why was that incorrect? Let's try this. And now what? He says it's incorrect, guys. He says it's incorrect. So now what? A bishop takes. And now the computer says that you just cannot stop this move and this checkmate no matter what. That's why our answer, although was based on the same idea, forced thing, forced. Always remember that. So Jai, forced situation. Next one is again black to play. Hopefully this time you will not go wrong about it. Do you want to play this move? Do you want to play this move? Do you want to play this move? Or do you want to scare the bishop with a6? 4 arrows, very quickly. This should be easy. Guys, it was knight g3 and Ayush Tavade was the one to actually think of it correctly. Brilliant. Ayush, this one is for you. This applause is for you. Very good. So what arrow? I think now green arrow is making sense because that will be a double attack. Guys, what do you think white will do? White can play knight c3 to bring in support, but our knight can take that knight on c3. Remember that. Very important you remember this. Now don't go ahead and take the bishop. It's very important. First, you destroy the defender, just like Rayansh used the tactic against me today. This one is white to play. Let's do it very quickly. Let's increase the speed a little bit. Do you want to go ahead and make this sacrifice? Do you want to go ahead and take this one? Do you want to go ahead and attack the queen? Or do you want to go ahead and develop a piece? What is the best move for white in this position? Properly look at it and then analyze the situation. Jay says blue arrow. I cannot believe this. Jay, if you just thought bishop g5 for this position, I just now know the reason why you are 1332 now. I know the reason. I just understood the reason why you are at 1332. Bishop g5? What's the point of that, Jay? You think that the queen will be trapped, but then he will play the rook and give you the exchange. Even better is what Arya Mahakal and others are thinking. Jay, we'll take this pawn, give a check. We will win the rook. OMG. Next one is black to play. So let's again do things very quickly here. Do you want to go ahead and make this sacrifice? Do you want to go ahead and take this knight? Do you want to play this bishop here? Or do you want to bring this queen to f6? Arrows are there. None of these maybe. You can say even that. That sir, we think it's none of these here. A possibility. None of these is a possibility. Well, hey, who knows? It can happen, huh? So now Jay has realized his mistake. No problem. This time Jay is saying, what arrow is that? Chrome? Namish is saying yellow. Okay, it's chrome. It's the chrome arrow, huh? By the way, occasionally I've heard that it's described as the mango arrow. The mango arrow. Do you like that name? Mango arrow. Sure is my favorite fruit. I'm not sure about the color of the arrow. You know, we call it chrome, but I've heard that it is the mango arrow or something. Jay likes a mango arrow. Guys, correct move is the mango arrow, because then we will unleash a discovered attack on the bishop as well. So he has to do that because we will take the queen otherwise, and this is good. This one is white to play. So what are you going to do here for white to play? Are you interested in taking this pawn? Are you interested in giving this check? Are you interested in bringing the knight back? Are you interested in castling? What is the best move here? White to play. Yeah, Kavish also. Mango arrow. Huh? Namish is already started experiencing the taste, sensation. Mango season's coming. Couple of months, guys. Couple of months. We're almost into March. What's that? Queen b7. Did somebody just type queen b7? Oh, what's your coordinates? Is it ABCD? Kavish says green, sir. Green arrow. Guys, you can calculate what will happen. Ayush Tavde has typed the complete variation. It is queen f7 check. He says queen b7, but that's queen b3 check actually. A king to f8 and queen f7 is checkmate. That's right. Guys, it's check. And now using the support of the knight, it will be checkmate. Brilliant. The next one is black to play. What do you want to do here? Do you want to scare the knight? Do you want to go ahead and play this move? Do you want to play this knight here to knight bd7? Do you want to go ahead and play this bishop to c5. What do you want to do? Okay, Ayush, you've realized that it was b3, no problem. Which arrow is the best one here? And why? Can you calculate the continuation? Try to calculate it at continuation. I wonder where Rayansh is. He should be the one to say it first. What happens after queen h2 check? Ayush, queen h2 check. Then what happens? What will white play? Queen h2 check. Then what? White has a move. It's not checkmate. What you play after that will be checkmate. Queen h2 is not checkmate, guys. Watch the king's position. White has one move. White has a move. Yes. Queen h2 check. King f1. Queen h1 is checkmate. Now the complete variation. Yes. Check and mate. The next one is black to play. So what would you like to do? Do you want to play queen takes? Do you want to play the knight takes f3 check? Do you want to drop the bishop in between here? Or are you interested in pushing the pawn to block the attack? Interesting. Very interesting, guys. What is it that you want to do? Answers. Jay is now totally hooked onto that name. Jay is totally like mango. Mango arrow. So, knight takes f3 check, destroying the defender. Everybody loves that idea nowadays, huh? Destroying the defender. So let's take this knight, which will be a check. That means the defender will no longer be there, and then we will be able to win the bishop. Mango arrow is working. This is black to play. Wow, this is fantastic. Do you want to go ahead and take this? Do you want to go ahead and take the queen? Do you want to go ahead and play h6? Or do you want to give a check? What is it that you want to do and why? Namish with a complete answer. Mango arrow, destroying the defender. Of course, that's for the last one, not for this one, the previous one. Rayansh, my dear, where are you? Don't get a lot of typing lines from human. What will you like to do here? Good that Leeches allows us 4 different colors. Guys, come on, we'll try to target 2 more positions. We decided to at least go for 5, but I think we have enough time to go for 2 more positions. Guys, here we want to exchange the queens, because after queen take queen and rook takes queen, then the bishop on e4, the mango arrow, can then later be played. If you play the mango arrow right now, then we'll lose our queen to bishop. We don't want that, do we? So let's go ahead and take the queen. And now you will see that now this bishop is free. Wonderful. This one is black to play. So what is it that you want to play? Do you want to push the pawn? Do you want to go ahead and play the move castling? Do you want to go ahead and play this move? Or do you want to go ahead and take the knight? Ooh, that's nice. So many good options. What do you want to do there, guys? What do you want to do there? Interesting position. I hope Jai this time will give the correct answer. Jai, this time I'm sure this is something where you went wrong earlier. That's a big clue for you. Guys, this position, then we will do one more position and then we will stop. It's been a wonderful session. People are now typing it with the name of the tactic. That's a great news, which means that everybody is beginning to understand the names of the tactics. Ayush Tavade, I'm really impressed, man. That is awesome. You're showing great signs, great progress. Namish played well against me today in the game. Rayansh used that destroying the defender tactic to good effect against me. He should have won that game actually. Yes, this is a good check. We will win this rook in the corner here. Now winning the rook is not the idea, guys. Never make haste. Never make haste. Guys, did you understand that? Look at how nice this is. Did you all understand that? You cannot just go ahead and take the rook right now. There is queen there. So now it's not the rook that is free. It's now the bishop that is free. Everybody type in the chat if you have realized that. That's why when you make your pre-moves, you have to be careful. Had I pre-moved now, would have been big trouble there. My queen would have been lost. Everybody, I'm sure you're getting it. Last position, guys. So it's white to play. Your arrows. Do you want to go ahead and make this exchange knight for a pawn? Do you want to go ahead and play this? Do you want to go ahead and take this knight? Or do you want to go ahead and play this move? Coming back to attack the bishop. What do you want to do? You have exactly a minute. Come on. Kavish's answer, blue tactic fork is for the last one. What's... Ooh, Ayush Tavade, mango arrow. He likes that. By the way, it is better along with your fascination for mango, you tell me, bother to tell me the name of the tactic. Namish with a complete answer. We will be able to win. The bishop on h4, he says, sir. The bishop on h4. Yeah, mango fork. Arya Mahakal with a new name there. Mango fork, huh? You like that idea? Mango fork? Yeah, let's do this mango fork. Sure. Win the bishop. That's nice. Fantastic session, guys. We've had. Played games with everybody. Had decent opening tricks and tactics that we enjoy. Out of the opening, there are sometimes, weaknesses offered by your opponents. Every one of you exploited that very well. I'm so impressed with everybody. Hats off to you. We'll meet again. All the best for the tournament on Monday. Those who have not watched Omkar sir's video yet, go ahead and watch that. Simply an amazing video. Do leave your answers in one single comment. Okay? That will come to me for approval. I'll approve that. Then you will see it in the comments. Otherwise, you won't see it directly. We'll stop for now. And we will now meet on Wednesday. Okay? Do take care.